Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms. I am back for another Abyss 1 video with the Poison Squad. Changed a few things up here to see how we can do with a different team. But you guys wanted to see more of the Awaken level 0, Awaken level 1 kind of action going on. It does kind of nerf them a little bit, but they still get to the same spot that I was kind of stuck at before, which is something I had to figure out. Kagiri and Sumukong are still A5. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so you can see up here that Kagiri is A5, we have Sumukong A5, we do have Nastya at Awaken level 0, we have Numera at 0, we have our Vorn at Awaken level 0, Ingrid is at 0, Chen is at Awaken level 3, that's not really too out of control. The Awaken level 1 is what you really need, but the extra attack on the Awaken 2 will help you out a ton. Aylin is at Awaken level 3, not really a big deal. Percy does not matter. I said this in the original video about a lot of these awakenings and a bunch of these heroes, but they're not really making that much of a difference yet, because I'm not really getting myself to the higher damage numbers in Abyss 1, so I'm really having a hard time pushing this. Their gear is really good, but his awakenings are, you know, they're kind of is what it is. When Sans Pistol is triggered, stores HP equal to 40% of Percy's attack for the target. Okay, it's not really crazy. The attack plus 300 is nice, but it's nothing crazy as well. Trigger interval of Sans Pistols reduces by 5 seconds, you know. It's just nothing crazy on Percy's Awakening. It's just nice to have, but it's not making a huge difference. But I just need to defend that because I don't really want to hear too much more of he's Awakened level 5, so now the whole team is minute. It doesn't even matter anymore, because that's not how it works. We do have Talon in this team. We're running the Watcher faction on the bottom, so we're running Ingrid, Kagiri, Sumukong, Chen, and Talon. Talon's gonna be our tank, and she does a really good job in that position. I'm very impressed with her. I didn't run her too much at Awaken level 0 because I was just trying to see if it would work. But I did change the teams up a little bit. I got rid of Torador, we got rid of Elowen, and now we're just running the Aylin Percy off of a Lord. So they're going to be out of a faction. So no faction bonus from them is not really a big deal either. But you'll see the kind of damage you're going to see is kind of be very similar. I think Numera is going to be the one that would really, really amp up the damage if you start getting her awakenings. During the ultimate increases damage by 25%. Damage dealt by Grimthorn Spike and Toxic Surge guarantees a crit hit. So it's going to help out a lot. We have attack plus 300, of course that's going to help. For attacking enemies, ignores 20% magic resistance. Of course that's going to help. Each time Nature's Wrath is cast, this effect increases it by an extra 5% up to an extra 25% increase. Definitely going to help. Penetration plus 8% is nice, but it's not crazy. But it heals the hero for 20% of the true damage dealt by Grimthorn Roots. So it looks like Awaken level 3 is going to be your last big boost coming out of Numera. If I had to say any of these heroes that you should try to push for higher awakenings, it's probably going to be her if you plan on doing poison explosions. Now, I don't want to talk too much more. I just want to go into the video. I want to show you the run, and then we're going to move on. Essentially, I'm just trying to show you that the Awakened level 0s aren't really that much of a difference compared to what they were before. I tried to explain it in the last video, but I did do a hero guide for Vorn, and I tested him, and his damage didn't really make much of a difference after Awaken level 0 at Awaken level 1. It goes up a little bit. Numera's will, of course, but Nastya's is kind of the same thing. Awaken level 1, Awaken level 3, you see a bit of a damage increase, but it's nothing too wild. About 20% maybe. You don't really need it for this team anyways. This team is actually going to suffer as far as like physical damage goes. But anyways, let's get into the fight. I'll show you how we're gonna put him down, how we're gonna use him. Pretty straightforward. I did try using Malric as well with the Esotericist faction, and then pulling out, I forget who it was. I was running the Torador team still then, and he does right around 40 mil. So he's a little less, and that was at like in level 5. It actually wasn't really that impressive, but the actual rune that he puts on a unit on the ground is actually very impressive. The damage difference between a non-ruined hero and a ruined hero is wild. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's change the view here. Hit escape. I'm gonna get down Kagiri. We're gonna do this just like I normally would. Yao Chen, activate her, get her into Songs of Sorrow. Then we're gonna put down Sumo Kong actually up here. Then we're gonna put down Aelin. And then we're gonna put down our Numera right here. And then I need to put down Percy, get that invigoration buff going on over him. And, or her I should say. And then we're gonna go for, man, I think I wanna put him here. He's gonna help with the shield break, or it's like a shield break buff. I think it does it to 2 units. I think it applies to whatever units in his range are on the field with the highest attack, if I remember correctly. It was been a moment since I've actually looked though. I'm gonna put Ingrid up here. I'm gonna activate her right away. And then I'm gonna get Nastya here. And we're gonna get our tank down right here. Alright, so here we go. Get the damage numbers up. You can go ahead and activate Kagiri. Oh man, I timed this all wrong a little bit. That's okay. That is alright. Still did a significant amount of damage anyways. Now I thought that Ingrid's true damage coming out of Stellar mode would actually be really good. Apparently it isn't. She's not doing much here. I mean, Numera, the poisons are doing just about equal amount of damage from Nastya and Numera, so we'll see where Vorn's at. He's way down there. But yeah, actually I think that's true damage that's happening right there. So, I mean, they're sitting here. This is the true damage that they're doing. It's not a lot, guys, unfortunately. So I kind of thought she'd be able to do a lot of damage to the physical shields as well as the magic shields. The phases, I should say. Okay, here this comes here. Just gonna go ahead and activate Talon because we can. Alrighty. Now let's see. Kagiri and Sumo Kong should pretty much be able to take this down. There we go. Come on. I'm gonna count from the next wave here. 1, 2, 3. Activate Kagiri. He should activate in time. Be a good hit. Yeah, he's got a good hit there. Could actually be a little bit higher. I can get him up to like 60k. Alright, so here we go in the magic phase. Numera's damage is gonna start pumping up. You can see it going already. Let's activate her. It's a good timing. She's gonna do a nice explosion. You can see it went up to like 7.8k right away. I'm gonna activate Aelin here. Keep everybody going. Not really a big problem, like I said before. The slams here, not a big deal. Most of these guys can actually take it really easily. And we're gonna go ahead and activate Numera again. There's that Drake's Bellow. Alright, so here comes the Meteoric Deluge. Means you gotta activate Kagiri right before you hit. Keep them alive. Should have activated Talon as well, actually. Alright, so they're gonna just like take care of this with all this poison damage coming in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of poison. And Ingrid pounding away on it as well. We hit Numera again. She just goes and goes and goes. She is in an attack speed amulet right now, so I thought that might work well. I'm just trying something out different. See if we can just keep activating those poisons a little more often. Alright, so wait for Kagiri to start doing damage. Okay, I think he is right now. I'm gonna activate him. He hit. It's good. Up to 64. Kagiri is just like the true god of this game, man. Like, it's almost like APOC 2. If you actually activate Kagiri all the way through, and you use the team like you should, he's gonna whoop on Sumo Kong against single target bosses every single time. And then when it goes to AoE damage as well, a lot of AoE teams he's just nutty in. So let's get back to this. We're gonna activate Aelin again. It should be just fine without really doing much. Talon's gonna have a little less survivability because she is awakened level 0. Alright. Everybody's alright. At 22k blood. Another Bellow. Activate Percy. Okay, everybody's fine. And then I will activate Talon right here. And we will need to activate Kagiri and Sun Wukong when the shield comes up. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Should be good timing. It should take it down. Crazier things have happened though. You never know. You can see how I'm struggling with like physical damage on the P damage shield, so it's kind of annoying. You're gonna need to bring a third unit, and I can't really figure out which one of these units can be replaced. I've tried taking Vorn out here. Where'd he go? He's right here. I tried taking Vorn out here and putting in like a physical unit, but really who do you put in there? It's physical DPS. I guess I could put in, now that I'm running the Watcher faction, I could run Lucius, but then I'm going to probably end up running into trouble without some awakenings past the 35k point, taking down the magic shield as well. So either way you look at it, it's going to be a struggle. Alright, activate Numera. We keep Diao Chen in her Song of Sorrow the whole time. Here comes Aelin. Either way you kind of look at it though, I mean, they're going to be doing over 30k with this team just from having the heroes. We're just going to wait here. Should be okay yet. Saving Talon's ult for that Meteoric Deluge or whatever it's called. Alright, here we go. I'm going to save Numera's ult as well. Alright, so I'm going to activate her now, and then activate Kagiri. Hopefully they both survive. Okay, they both made it. That's good. Now the shield is coming up. I'm going to go ahead and just wait a minute, actually. I'm going to hit it now. I'm just going to take all those poisons and do good slam. And you can see it really struggles. I do make it past this from time to time, and it really depends on a little bit of RNG on when Nastya uses her ultimate. But you can see I did stop a little bit earlier than with the A5s. That has to do, it's everything to do with Numera. Honestly, it's everything to do with Numera. But let's check out the damage here. Alright, so Kagiri's at 93 million. We have Sun Wukong at 52. Sun Wukong is A5. Numera is A0, coming in at 51 million. She's right behind him. Alright. So that's saying something. And then right behind that is another 10 million down at Nastya. Vorn kind of being a little disappointing down here at 33 million damage, but not really, because he's taking on Ingrid's single target attack, or single target form, which is the stellar form, and he's beating her. So I guess I can't really say much about that. A lot of it's the poison damage, and it's just wild. He's also bringing that shield break ability, and I'm assuming if I wanted to go another wave, yeah, I think I'd have to awaken Numera to awaken level 3, maybe. Let's go look at it really quick. I forget, I just read them, but I just forget. Let's check her out. Come here, Numera. Numera. She's... I'm really excited about this one, guys. I don't know. Most of your summons, if you're going to be having them, I would try to save them for her. She's going to be wild. This Toxic Surge is so cool. During the ultimate increases damage by 25%. There's a 25% increase right there. And it's a guaranteed crit hit, which isn't really anything big, but the attack plus 300 would help. You know, I could probably put her attack back on her amulet, and that would probably make a big difference to get me through that. When attacking enemies, ignores 20% magic resistance each time Nature's Wrath is cast. This effect increases by an extra 5%, up to an extra 25% increase. So another 45% increase in ignoring enemies' magic resistance at Awaken level 3. So that's obviously going to be a huge bump in her damage. But I think the Awaken 1 might get me a little bit farther. And that's kind of how Abyss is, guys. Abyss isn't you go in there with A0 heroes and you just demolish the whole thing. You're not going to come in here with your Awaken level 0 Soul Cadence, Awaken level 0 Lord Phineas, Awaken level 0 Hex, and just destroy the magic phase shields. That's not how it's going to go. It's not really fair to compare these heroes at Awaken level 0 to the A3 plus Infernal Blast squad that is out there being used right now. I think you got to show some respect for this team and that Poison Explosion. I feel like some of you as viewers are really hell-bent on Soul Cadence still remaining top dog, Well, let's not forget that you guys are going in there with A5 Hex, maxed out Hex exclusive, which is actually one of the best exclusives in the game. And getting to level 25 is another whole nother story. And then you're going in there with Soul Cadence. I think Soul Cadence actually needs Awaken level 1 to be super useful. So he's a Lord, so it'd be fair if I took Nastya up to Awaken level 1 as well. This is going to put out those magic and physical vulnerabilities on the boss. And that can help you out with the physical shields. And it's going to help you out with the magic shields as well. And that's something to be taken into consideration. I think that's a big part of how to take him down. But I do think if I take out Vorn, there's a good chance that I get past that physical shield. But if I take out Vorn, I'm going to start struggling on the magic shield. So it is kind of what it is, you know. Lord Phineas, A1 is a good mark for him. So these guys all need higher awakenings just to be able to keep up with the poison team as well. It's not like it's one-sided. I think the poison team is on the same page. If I were to be honest about it, I think they're just pretty much exactly the same. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, if you want to check out Numera, you want to check out Vorn, you want to check out Nastya, Malric, any of the heroes that are on the test server currently, I do try to get those up on the website as soon as possible. Check out prospector.gg. If you'd like to help support the channel, check out smile1.prospector.gg, and then it'll forward you to my exclusive link for Smile 1. And I get a little bit of a kickback from Moonton when you make a purchase in game through there. Anyways, that's all I have for you. I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.